Hey guys, Nina Soul here. I am going to show you guys how to do a very simple and very effective floor wash. So the purpose for this floor wash is this moon phase we're going to be going into, and I'm wanting to do something, and you could literally, oh, there's like a little, that's fine. It's a floor wash anyway. There's like a little dust in there. But you can do this for any time or reason. Don't feel like, because I said that, with the moon energies coming up, specifically, I am making this water for cleansing, healing, happiness, and prosperity. Hi, October moon, and it's going to be a really easy recipe. So these are the things I'm going to use. Hi, Melly. These are the things I'm going to use, and you guys can use whatever you want. The main thing is you want an herb for cleansing, and I'm using sage, but you can use whatever herb you have that represents cleansing for you. So I'm going to go ahead and use sage. And if you guys are unsure of what herb to use, you guys can research it on Google. You can also find it on in Scott Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs is a good resource. So just do your research and see what you have on hand. Don't feel like you have to go out and get white sage because I'm using it. Use whatever it is that you want. Then I'm going to use some Palo Santo. There's a lot of stuff going around about Palo Santo. So if you use it, cool. If you don't use it, I mean, yeah, cool too. But I'm using it because I have it. So if you don't have Palo Santo, you can use chips, or you could even use the longer sticks if you wanted to. You could use a long stick, but you really don't need, I'm only going to use a little bit of this because I respectfully use my herbs. I don't overdo it when I'm pouring ingredients. You don't have to because the energy is there. The scent is also going to be there. So you can use a long stick, or you can use some chips, or you could cut a stick in half, use half for now and half for later. Then I'm going to use a frankincense essential oil. And these two are actually for the purpose of calming, grounding, just calming energies down with the energy that we're going into with this moon phase. There's going to be a lot of releasing, a lot of letting go, a lot of healing. The grounding and the calmness will help you through that process. And then there's the patchouli for the prosperity. If you don't have patchouli, you guys don't have to use these exact ingredients. This is just what I'm using. So have fun with it, But the patchouli is really good for prosperity workings, and I love using patchouli. It's one of my favorite herbs, one of my most favorite herbs. I love patchouli so much. Then I'm going to be using wild orange essential oil, and wild orange is really good for happiness. It's good for uplifting. So I'm using that, but if you have an actual orange, you can use the zest of an orange. You can use the juice of an orange. You can dry an orange out in slices and throw a slice in there. There's so many ways that you can get orange. If you don't have the essential oil, don't feel like you need it. The peeling of an orange holds most of the essential oils that come in this bottle anyway. So then I'm going to use this Himalayan salt. This is going to be for purification. So I just have it in this cute little, this is a pill crusher. My cousin actually sent this to me. So this is actually a pill crusher. I just wanted to charge this salt with the metaphysical properties of brass, which the metaphysical properties of brass is to open doors to opportunity. So you have that blessing, the purification and the blessing of the salt. And you have the energies of opportunity. So that is how I'm making the floor wash. So what you're going to do is you're going to want a pot of water. You can make a bigger pot. I've made big portions of floor wash and then keep it in the fridge and just use it every time I mop. But you're going to want to go ahead and turn your stove on, get your water warming up, and you can go ahead and mix your herbs. So I'm gonna do this all with y'all on live. And I want to give a really big thank you to my cousin, because if it weren't for her telling me, and we haven't seen a video from you in a while, I wouldn't have, like, I probably wouldn't have did this. I was like, you know, so she did kind of give me that little shove. So shout out to Mary Jane. But so you're going to go ahead and take your herb for cleansing, whichever herb you have. And you want to just put your intentions, your prayers, thank the herb for giving its essence to you so that you can work with it. Its magical properties, its ashe, and ask that that herb cleanse and, you know, kind of direct it. Like your purpose is going to be to cleanse, to remove, and to take away anything that no longer serves me. And you just drop it in. See, I didn't really use a whole lot. You don't, you know, less is more sometimes. You don't need to go crazy, you know, conserve your products. Then, I should have opened this before. Oh, look, I did it. Did it with one hand. And then you're going to take your Palo Santo. Same thing. You're going to just, you know, exactly the energy that it carries. You're going to put that energy even more, that energy is going to be for you. So then you go ahead and with your Palo Santo for grounding, for blessings, for meditation, for calming energies. And then thank your Palo Santo for giving its essence to you in your workings. Then, because I like to work in threes, I like 7, and I like 13. But we're going to do 3 because we're putting, you know, essential oil can be very potent. Okay, I think that was 3. I was looking through the phone. I think I might have. It's all right, though. Don't be like, oh, you got to pour it out now because I poured 4. Girl, don't do that. There, oh, ay, that one came out fast. Okay, pues, what it needed, it was what it needed, right? All right, so here we go with the frankincense. Yeah, this one requires a little bit more gratitude as it's pouring. Like the other oils were like, oh, girl, we ready. We already know what you want. We're going to go ahead and go to work. Frankincense, I got to like give it a little bit more energy for it to come out. It's a little more thicker. It's like, no, girl, you going to thank me. You going to give me thanks and you go. All right. And then you're going to go ahead and pour your salt that you have gone ahead. You can say prayers with it. You can put your intentions, your affirmations, your petitioning, however it is that you call it in your path. You just, you know, whatever. If you want to do prayers or affirmations, you would do that at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on. I got to hold it in my left hand because this is my receiving hand. So I'm going to go ahead and put my prayers, my intentions. There. So then I just let this simmer for a while. You don't want it to boil. You don't need it to boil. Just let it simmer. You know, let all those, you know, get like your wooden spoon. Like, hold on. Hold up. I got you. Get your wooden spoon. And you can go ahead and, you know, I'm going counterclockwise with this. I used to go clockwise with my spell work to bring in, but I was corrected by my godfather, which I love. I mean, he gave me a whole, and again, you guys can do however it is that you feel called to do, but what he had told me really made sense. It really resonated. He said that when you go counterclockwise, you're removing anything that is standing in your way of what it is you're bringing in. So you're cutting through what's keeping this energy from coming. So it makes sense. Like, you would want to go against, you know, and he said this way would be the opposite of that. So I don't know. I'm hoping that he'll probably get on a, like, on one of my shows, or, you know, something, because he's definitely got a lot of knowledge. I'm very grateful for him. So that's it, you guys. You're gonna go ahead and let it simmer, and you know, it already smells amazing. Like, even with the vapor coming off of this and just going throughout your space, like, with that alone, you're already cleansing the energy of your home. So this is a really good way for anybody that cannot burn herbs, that can't burn incense, you know, for whatever reasons, whether you have asthma, or, you know, you're sensitive to smoke, or you can't burn things in your apartment, or whatever. This is a good way to cleanse your air, to cleanse the energy in your space, and also to cleanse the energy on your floor. And you keep in mind, wherever you walk, when you're walking to work, when you're walking to the bus, when you're walking to your car, when you're walking, you know, wherever it is that you work, where, you know, if there's a lot of people that walk on that floor and they're putting their energy into their feet, down into the floor, and then you walk on that, you absorb that energy, and then you bring it to your home, and then you walk around your house. That's why it's so important to do cleansings on your floor as well as in your space. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. You know, once this is done simmering, I'll go ahead and I'll lower the heat. Then what I like to do, see, I kind of got a mess on my table. But what I like to do is I like to put my clear quartz chunk, and I will just set it right in there and let it cool. And then once it's cool, then I go ahead and add it to my mop water. And I cleanse my whole space with it. If you wanted to, you could even put some in a spray bottle and mist your furniture a little bit. You can carry it on yourself, use it as a mist, you know, to bring you these energies. Again, this is a floor water, or a floor wash, however you want to call it. A floor wash for cleansing, healing, happiness, and prosperity. And with that, I wish you all of that energy, all of those blessings, all that goodness. So thank you guys for joining me for this quick live video. I hope I have inspired you to do something that will bring you these energies. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and it will motivate me to make more. All right, I will see y'all later. Divine blessings to you today, tomorrow, and always. Ashe.